Spring is the season that wakes me alive, and fall is the season to contemplate.
Hello people of Cape Town, welcome to the next episode of our Beaglez Home-Brewed interview series. Today I'm talking to Fatima Sait, also known as Fats on a Mountain, and in my opinion she's got the best office in the world. Tell us a little bit about how you decided to make hiking your everyday job.
We went to go marshal an overnight run in Swellendam along the garden route, and this hike, it was absolutely blissful. It was called the Protea Trail. We went to the Protea Hut, so the surrounding area were just proteas.
Sure.
There was no cell phone reception, there was no running water, there was no electricity. We just had each other's company. No one was sitting on their phones. It was just utter bliss. I felt at peace with the world. I felt at peace with myself. You can't beat that feeling. There are three types of tour guides in South Africa. We have the mountain guides, the cultural guides, and the nature guides. I am a mountain guide specifically. I am trained and qualified to take our tourists on the mountain. Most people will take 18 months or longer because I'm a stubborn person. I like to torture myself. I did my course in 2 months.
You didn't sleep much, did you?
I didn't sleep much. I cried a lot. First course that we did is the generic adventure site guide. So that's it on the basics of adventure, and from there you can branch out to whatever you're going to your scope is going to be. So from adventure you will go into mountain guiding, which I am doing. You can go into abseiling, you can go into kayaking, you can go to rock climbing, and then the second course would be obviously like the mountain guiding, and then I also have level 3 first aid.
To what level can you, what level?
I'm qualified to guide up to 1,400 meters above sea level. Let me just put it this way, there's over 300 hiking trails along Table Mountain National Park, so how can I choose a favorite? I have been doing a lot of Lion's Head because when people come, before people come here, they will Google things to do in Cape Town. On the top of the list is hike Lion's Head.
Yeah. Lion's Head, yeah.
I said it wrong, eh?
Yeah.
If it's your first time to Cape Town and you want to hike and you feel you don't need a guide, please, really, put it in your budget to get a guide as well. There has been such a lot of mountain rescues on our mountains with people completely unprepared. You can be a regular hiker, you can hike every day in your life. But our terrain, trust me, our terrain is not your terrain. We're not only here to keep you safe, to guide you on the trail, we give you so much history along the trail and the surrounding areas about Cape Town as well. And I come with Cape Malay Sisters.
Yes.
I am the only guide that makes Cape Malay Sisters, so you won't get it from anyone else. That's my speciality.
Have you had any Bear Grylls survivor type experiences in your 17 years of hiking?
I have 2 friends and myself. Both experienced hikers. We come with our gear and everything. I always have, my basic is always my first aid kit. So everything I need to survive on the mountain will be in my first aid kit. We did this one trail and we went as far as a certain point. It's like, oh, this is where the trail ends. But it's still early. We only hiked 2 hours. We came all this way. Isn't there more we can do?
Yeah.
First mistake, check an online map. Online maps, it's not reliable in certain parts of the mountain, especially where there's no signal. The GPS will jump around. But never mind that, I'm a guide. I know how to do trail finding. So we went up the trail, went up until the point was like, oh, there's no more trail. Now what? We looked at the other side of the mountain. Well, that's where we want to be. We can see the beacon. We'll just boonderbash to the beacon. And if there's a beacon, that means there's going to be a trail. We get to the beacon and we're looking around 2 hours. We were looking around for 2 hours looking for a path and we couldn't find it. And we got to a point, it's like, I'm not going to go any further because if we're going to be starting climbing down the rocks, we're going to get to a place where we can't go up, we can't go anywhere, we'll be stuck on a ledge. And then we found someone, a local in the area. The local said, oh, he's actually never done that trail. I was like, okay, that doesn't help. And then we phoned Mountain Rescue and they said, okay, no, stay there. They're going to send the ground crew up. We may have to go back up to the beacon. And then eventually they called us again. It's like, oh, sorry, it's getting too dangerous in the dark. We don't know this trail. And they said, what do you have? You need to stay on the mountain. So, okay, I have like three of us. I have 3 space blankets. We still had enough water. We still had snacks and stuff, so we'll be fine during the night. And that's what we slept. We slept in the open air just with space blankets. It was an amazing experience though.
Sure.
So that is where I worked, survival skills kicked in. Like, thank God we had space blankets. Because there was no shelter anywhere, and we just had each other, to keep ourselves warm and comfortable. And then the following morning, they sent the helicopter to come extract us from the mountain. So we got a free helicopter ride thanks to Mountain Rescue. So
No, that's a cool story. Being rescued from a mountaintop. And how do people get hold of you?
Instagram, look for Fats on a Mountain.
Friends, Cass recommends.
Thank you so much. Bye.